So, we've been blessed. Miss Taylor Swift has done it again. About an hour ago, Taylor Swift announced that tonight at 12 AM Eastern Standard Time, she will be releasing her new album, her 8th studio album, Folklore, which, oh my god, I'm just so excited. Literally when I found out, I was shaking for a really long time. So I thought for this monumentous occasion, to celebrate the end of the Lover era, I thought I could just reminisce on what's happened, what hasn't happened, and I was going to rank all my Lover songs from my favourite to my least favourite. I don't feel like I have many controversial opinions. I don't think a lot of people will agree entirely. I saw this as a trend going around on TikTok quite a while ago. So let's get up the track list for Lover. I forgot that you existed. Cruel Summer, Lover, The Man, The Archer, I think he knows, Miss Americana, and The Heartbreak Heights, Paper Wings, Cornelia Street, Death by 1,000 Cuts, London Boy, Soon You'll Get Better, False God, You Need to Calm Down, Afterglow, Me, It's Nice to Have a Friend, Daylight. Let's put these into order. Okay, so I've chosen my ranking, and it's fine. When I found out about the new album, I was literally shaking, like shaking. It was a really emotional moment for me, because I can't believe she just sprung it on us. I don't know if this is enough time to prepare, like, emotionally for it, for a whole new album, because even Lover, I felt like I didn't have enough time to prepare for it, and here I am with Folklore, and we get less than 24 hours to prepare. Madness, love, innit? Either way, I still spent over £100 buying the 8 different versions, deluxe versions of the album, and I also bought a record of the album. I bought the Betty's Garden one because I thought that was the cutest, and it had a pink vinyl. But the thing is, I don't have a record player, but she said they're only going to be available for a week, and I just got caught up in the hype, okay? It was half an hour after she'd announced it, and I was ready to own every single one of them. Anyway, let's talk about Lover, because I'm actually, like, it's not just speculating. So anything I say about Lover, I'm not going to look like a clown. Whereas if I start speculating about all of the tracks on Folklore and, like, what they mean and what they're going to be like, I'm going to sound like an idiot. It's like everyone on Twitter before, when we had the track list but we didn't have the actual album of Lover, everyone was saying that Afterglow was going to be like a song about sex, but it wasn't, and then everyone looked like a fool. So my least favourite song on Lover is Me, and I'm sorry. I love Taylor and I love Brendan Urie, and I'm sorry, I just don't like the song very much. Like, I just don't like it, and I'm sorry. I know it's like about loving yourself, thinking of yourself as worthy after a long time of not, but it's just not my thing, really. but it does get stuck in your head. It is catchy. I can see why she used it as the leading single. My second least favourite is You Need to Calm Down. I see what she was doing. I love the music video. I love the concept behind the song. It's just not my favourite melody of the... So I'm not saying it's a bad song. I'm just saying that Lover was an exceptional album, and I personally didn't think You Need to Calm Down stood up to the others on the album as well. Next is It's Nice to Have a Friend. And it's nice to listen to this song. Like, it's a nice song about, you know, loneliness and then no longer being lonely or feeling alone. I do really like it, but it's not like a proper song, is it? It's like a little extra song that's a bit shorter than all the other songs. So then next is The Man, and you'll notice that all of the singles have now been on the list, and I don't know why that is. It might be that because they were singles they got overplayed and now I'm not like that big of a fan of them, but I don't know. I feel like these were my least favourite ones on the album before they were used as singles. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about the singles that just on Lover that were just not my favourites. And also people were always like comparing it to If I Was a Boy, and I'm like, it's completely different, because one is about gender roles in the industry and one is about gender roles in relationships. They're completely different, but people insist on comparing them, and it actually kind of pisses me off when people compare it when they hear The Man, and it's put that connection in my head and now I can't get it out. So then it brings down my evaluation of The Man, because I do love both songs. They're both really good songs. I'm going to take this off because it's really hot, but never fear. Underneath I'm wearing more Taylor Swift merch, so it's fine. So then next is False God, and so okay, just you have to keep in mind when I'm doing this that my ranking it's not like because False God is low on the list I think it's a terrible song. I do enjoy it, it's just if I'm going to skip any on the album, it's just kind of False God and below on my rankings. Those are the ones that I'm more likely to skip because they kind of, I don't know, the melody of False God kind of bores me a little bit, so it's just not really my favourite. So next up on my list is Afterglow, and this is kind of like, this is very similar to False God in that it's just like kind of boring to me. Like, I like the song, I like it, I like the vibes it gives off, but the melody and stuff, I don't really know much about music. Just kind of the tune of it is a bit boring for me. Next is The Archer, and again, I love the song, I love the lyrics, I kind of love the message behind the song, where it's like, I'm ready for combat, when she's thinking about like getting into a relationship, but then by the end of the song she's like, well, maybe it's not, maybe combat isn't necessary. Okay, so this one is not going to be a popular one. Next on my list is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I know everyone loves this one, but I just don't love it. I just love the others more. I just love the lyrics and kind of the imagery that the lyrics brings up, but again, it's the melody for me. It just, or like the tune, or whichever one is the correct word to use there. It just is a little bit average for me. 10 is London Boy. London Boy is less special when you know loads of London boys and you don't love a London boy. Also, I kind of love the song. I kind of overplayed it a bit too much, I would say, in my youth when I first heard the album. A lot of these things I can't really like describe what the reason is. It's just like a gut feeling, you know. So next is Paper Rings, and we love Paper Rings. I love Paper Rings. It's high energy, it's exciting, it's cute, we love it, but I overplayed it like way too much. It's just not my favourite anymore because I ruined it for myself. This is why we can't have nice things, because we ruined it. Did you get a little reference there? Next is Death by a Thousand Cuts, and I really like Death by a Thousand Cuts, but it's a bit of a downer, isn't it? Like all the others are kind of like high energy or just like love songs, like, but this is a breakup song, and I know it's not actually, like, it's a breakup song about a movie, inspired by a movie, but it's still a breakup song. Stresses out the vibes just a little bit. Next is I Think He Knows. My nose is crooked, so like, it's not my fault if the heart comes out crooked. So I love I Think He Knows. So after this one, I kind of love all of these songs, and I found them really difficult to rank, the last few. But again, it's just like a gut feeling. I also overplayed I Think He Knows, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't look like a heart. That looks like a splodge. I look like I'm trying to be like Spot the dog. He got my heart beat, skipping down 16th Avenue, got that I need. I also think this one is a bit high for me to sing along to, and I love to sing along, but I sound bad when I sing along to this one, so that might be why it's not as high as others. 6 is Cruel Summer. I love Cruel Summer. It's just like a perfect summer song, you know, windows down, wind blowing through your hair, nice, fun to sing along to. But again, I sound bad when I'm saying ooh, ooh, oh, oh, it's a cruel summer. Like, it just doesn't sound good from me, and I really do like to sing along. Like, that's a very important part of the listening to music process for me. 5 is I Forgot That You Existed. I Forgot That You Existed is a fun, like, healing song. It's like, wow, I thought I would never get over this, but here I am, over it, and it's the best, and I love it. Taylor Swift is saving the world by forgetting that people exist, and we love her for that. 4 is Lover, the ultimate wedding first dance song. It's just so beautiful. Even after a whole year of definitely overplaying it, I still love it immensely, and I still listen to it and picture having my first dance at my wedding. Although, for the past 3 albums, she's had a song on there where I've thought, yeah, no, this will be my wedding song. So it's possible that the next album will have a song that is better than Lover to be our wedding song. Like, I didn't think there would be a better song than You're in Love, and then from Reputation, I didn't think there would be a better song than New Year's Day, and then she came out with Lover. So I'm constantly surprised by Taylor Swift's ability to write beautiful love songs. Amazing. Her mind is so powerful. Okay, we're in the top 3 now. Number 3 is Daylight. I love Daylight. It's just a nice, it's the perfect ending to the album, I would say. Step into the daylight and let it go. The perfect ending. When she released the Paris Lover concert, and I heard the live version of Daylight from there, I literally just fell in love with Daylight all over again. Her performance there was amazing. Actually, just breathtaking of Daylight. It was so good. Now, every time I think of Daylight, I hear her amazing performance there. That performance of Daylight was life-changing. My second favourite is Cornelia Street. It's about being scared of a breakup, so it's not exactly like it's not as sad as Death by a Thousand Cuts, but it is as sad as Death by a Thousand Cuts. It's just a beautiful song, and I love flowers, so it's like, what more could you want? And then my favourite song from Lover is Soon You'll Get Better feat. The Chicks. It's just such a beautiful song, and it's so personal and wonderful. I don't know how you could put it anywhere other than First Place. It's just amazing. I just love it so much. Yeah, so that's my ranking of Taylor Swift's Lover, and this is what I would wear if I had been able to go to see Taylor Swift in Hyde Park like I'd planned to do, but I couldn't. So I probably would have worn a costume, but this is what I would have worn on my face, a heart, because you have to have the heart around your eye. Whatever Taylor Swift does, we have to, like, something as iconic as this, like, we have to, like, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you just have no choice but to do it. It's just how life works. I am so excited for folklore tonight, although for me it's going to be at 5 AM, but when I wake up tomorrow after listening to folklore for the first time, I will be a different person. The me you see now, she'll be gone, changed by the life that Taylor Swift has given her. Thanks. Bye.